Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your horoscope for the time of Sun in Capricorn. That is December 21st through January 20th, 2015. And this month, Cancer, you are working on your 7th house. This is the house of balance and relationships, and I'm going to get into that in just a second. I want to run a few dates by you first. So, on December 21st, we have the winter solstice, as well as the sun and the moon shifting into Capricorn, bringing a new moon. And we also have Uranus moving direct in Aries. We have Saturn moving into Sagittarius on December 23rd, Venus moving into Aquarius on January 3rd, Mercury moving into Aquarius on January 4th, a full moon in your sign, Cancer, on January 4th, Mars moving into Pisces on January 12th, and then Mercury in its shadow period before retrograde happening on January 5th. So we're not going to be in January or in Mercury retrograde during the time of Sun in Capricorn, but we are going to have the wonky shadow period. So pay attention to those dates, and for more information, check out the daily horoscopes. So this month, Cancer, you are working on your 7th house. And the 7th house is the house of relationships. You know, it's interesting because the theme of Capricorn is career, legacy, purpose. It's actually directly opposite you in the horoscope, which you are, the family and foundation, and then you're moving into the Capricorn stuff. So it's about bringing purpose into your relationships. And what I was thinking with this, Capricorn can be very organized. It can sometimes be like, I have to get this done, I have these lists. And one of my favorite Capricorns, Shannon Hugman, likes to say, instead of the to-do list, it's to allow. And so I want you to bring that sense of purpose, the to allow purpose, into your relationships. What are you wanting to bring into your relationships? Are you wanting to allow more harmony in your relationships? Are you wanting to allow more fun in your relationships? Are you wanting to allow more presence in your relationships? What is that you would like to bring in? It's time to use the structure of Capricorn to bring in, allow more of what you desire in your relationships. And I do want to mention that with Saturn moving into Sagittarius, which is your 6th house, the 6th house is the house of health and healing. It's also the house of your present reality, the present moment. So I do think, Cancer, that part of what maybe you should look at to allow, I don't like to should on people, I'm sorry, but maybe what you could look at to allow in your life is showing up more for yourself. I think that the 7th house is a great time in relationships and looking at a relationship with the other, but it's also a great time to see how the relationship with the other is reflecting our relationship back at us. So maybe it's time to allow more presence, being present within yourself, feeling what's really going on. I mean, you guys are incredible feelers, but maybe it's time to, instead of just, like feeling it kind of the way you would let ocean waves feel it, embody it and really, what does this mean? What is this telling me? How can I embody this? How can I bring this forward? And see, is this something that you want to allow in your life, or is it something it's time to let go of? And then watch that reflect in your relationships. And so, Cancer, this month for you, I pulled a card, and I pulled the card Totality. And I love this card for this. This helped me with the horoscope, because if you see, all of these people are very in the moment, and they have to be. They have to be because they're relying on each other. And so I think that's a beautiful thing for you this month with the 7th house. Be totally and completely in the moment, and you will recognize exactly what is being reflected for you, and it'll give you an opportunity to, be in the totality, be in the everything, be, just to be, which is going to be your lesson with Saturn and Sagittarius over the next 2.5 years, to be. But bring it in so that you can show up completely as yourself and bring everything forward that needs to be brought forward. So that is it for you this month, Cancer. Have a beautiful 7th house. Namaste.